want to tell you that as I would hear Mr. Tracy speak, I would think, well, we need to take this resolution off the table. When I hear Alan Johnson speak, I'd say we need to keep the resolution on. In the midst of this meeting today, I've gone back and forth in my own mind on this a number of times. So I just want you to know that it's not something like, well, I just want to push it through and get it done with. That's why we wrote the letter asking for questions, because you were asking questions. We didn't have the answers. We needed the answers. I think the resolution, as we wrote, was a good attempt based on the information we had at the time. I think it captures a lot of what we want, but it does lack knowledge of what isn't known. Several people today have said, and I basically wrote this down as a quote, several people said that we don't know what to expect. My feeling is, as a commissioner, what I strive to do is to facilitate discussion. And I think part of our job is to also promote economic development. I do have this way in my nature of reacting to fear, and that is to press forward. When I'm in front of something that I don't want to deal with, I don't want to think about, I feel compelled to deal with it, to think about it. So I don't want to see this commission shut the door on this conversation. I do think that the resolution needs revisited. I do hope for a response to our letter we've sent asking questions that you are asking. I think it's our job to facilitate your questions to those who can answer them. I think it's our job to promote economic development. I feel that based on the information we've been provided from Mr. Costello, studies done on other national monuments, that there is a potential for economic development. I think there is a potential to increase the population of Pocahontas County with this activity. That this is controversial, I suppose, is just inherent in the way we feel. There are other projects we've talked about here on the Commission a number of times. One is Jacob Meck and the expansion of the Meck operation in Green Bank. That's something that through the Greenbrier Valley Economic Development Corporation, I worked with them to try to get a deal to sell that land. And we almost had it, but there's still some community concern there. That's jobs. He provides 10 jobs right there. He has the potential to provide more. But it's a sensitive issue because it's right there just on the edge of Green Bank. And there's potential for smell. There's potential for things that look bad, to look worse. Broadband. Mr. Johnson brought up broadband.